Okay, so good rising. Oh, here we go. All right, good rising. I'm recording both live and I'm recording to just post up later. This is the portion that I'm going to share my announcements. Okay, so I'm gonna hop right into it. Um, I have three more oils to introduce to the Body Shimmer Oil collection that I have. For those who are not aware, I have a company called Wisdom and Co. Um, yeah, is that what? Yeah, I think that's the right thing to call it. I have a business. It's named Wisdom and Co. It stands for Wisdom and Company. So wisdom, understanding, things like that, wealth, abundance, all that. Sing, mommy. Um, so yeah, I've already made several different oils. They are on my website at the Pretty Coach, or excuse me, it may not be it's prettycoachmua.com. You can check those out under shimmering body oils. Here are the three new ones that we have. We have Sunchild. It's a beautiful, really yellowish gold color. And I also want to say that these have a slight tint to them, but like you won't be really pink or really purple, okay? But here is It Girl Pink, okay? And then last but certainly not least, we've got Amethyst Storm, and it's a really pretty purple. The camera isn't picking it up really good, but it's gorgeous anyway, okay? So those are the newer offerings that I have. My oils I make pretty much on demand unless I have an excess. So when you order, you'll basically be pre-ordering if I don't already have some. They are $10 each, and I ask for an extra $10 just to cover shipping, okay? And as of now, I do ship. I'll say I ship nationwide. I haven't gotten an order from across the world yet, so I don't know whether or not I could do it. Okay, but anyway, hopping into the reading, let's go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day already. I hope your day is starting off beautiful. So, for those on YouTube who might come across this video, I'm going to repeat this again because the people in my personal video, they will have already heard this information. We woke up around 3:39 this rising. Daria woke up, and she woke me up, and she is like live at 5. If you guys can hear, she woke up. She wanted a bottle, and I think she just wanted a bottle because she's really thirsty. She's going too, and so anyway, long story short, she asked for a bottle and she asked for her ABCs. So we're up, and I'm like, okay, well now is as good a time as any for me to get a reading in. It's been on my heart to do one, so here we are now. I'm gonna pull. No, ma'am. Please sit down. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Sit down. Uh-oh. It's okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the man on me. Oh, wow. All right. I'm going to pull one more of these crystal cards. All right. Be careful, mommy. All right. I'm going to read the crystal cards first, and then I'm going to hop into the actual reading. This will be an oracle reading only. All right, you guys. So I pulled the crystal cards, and I pulled the main oracle cards that we're going to use on this rising. So I'm going to read the crystal cards first, okay? At the bottom of the deck, I see Moonstone. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but I see the Moonstone here, okay? Let's go ahead and read the understanding of Moonstone. Please be careful, Daria, and don't mess with my fire. I see your eyes on it. Why? Okay. Here's what it says about the moonstone. It says, just as the name says, the stone is connected to the moon. This stone is connected to the moon. We all have emotional ups and downs or cycles like the moon. This stone can bring balance to those emotions. It is the stone of new beginnings, and when held to the forehead, can bring on spiritual experiences. Ma'am, ma'am, I wish you guys could see her. Hold on. Daria, get down. Get down, please. Stay down. And stay down, please. All right, so first and foremost, what I'm feeling is sticking out for me from what I've seen with the other cards, new beginnings here, and spiritual experiences. And for me, spiritual experiences, Daria, don't be too loud, baby. Okay, watch your shows. Spiritual experiences and emotional experiences actually go hand in hand to me. They are not separate or different. I just don't. I mean, they probably could be, but a lot of times what you are feeling in your spirit, your emotions are going to show. And what you're feeling in your emotions will reflect what's going on in your spirit. That's for a lot of people sometimes. Or if you're like me and you can pick up also on the emotions and stuff of other people, then still it reflects the same stuff, just for other people. All right, moving on. I'm getting new beginnings here for sure. That's what's standing out the most for me. New beginnings, emotional ups and downs, okay? I do also feel like this is connected to the divine masculine and divine feminine, but particularly the divine masculine, and it's because that card definitely came up in the oracle card messages. So this is probably going to be a divine masculine reading, and when I say that, I just mean you might get a lot of insight into what's going on with the divine masculine, collectively and individually at this time. All right, here's the first card that came out for the crystal card. It is called Pegmatite. 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 Let's read about this one. It says pegmatite gives off a very specific vibration. It reaches into your spiritual self and can bring a hidden talent or skill set to the surface that you didn't even know about. Feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt are often lifted.
Mommy!
I definitely feel... Mommy, please calm down. Please calm down.
Mommy!
What?
Mommy, so...
She's saying now. Mommy, what'd she say?
Mommy.
Get off the table. Get down. I'm not okay with you doing that. And if you keep on, I'm gonna give you a spanking.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. She's saying that to y'all too. Okay, here we go. It says, feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt are often lifted. This beautiful stone works to open up the heart chakra. So it's safe to say that for divine masculines and divine masculine energy, which we could be getting ready to tap into, okay, the heart chakra is opening. Not only is the heart chakra opening, but no, ma'am, you're gonna hot. There are gonna be new gifts and talents that are opened up spiritually for us. And I feel that this resonates a lot with me, this card specifically, because I prayed about this in my own time. Wow. So any feelings of inadequacy that could be present within the divine masculine energy, okay, it's possible that that's about to be lifted and shifted. That's beautiful. Oh, my baby is really singing this song, y'all. She closed her eyes and everything. Okay, the next card is called periodicite. Periodotite. This is, I believe, my birthstone. I could be wrong. Well, peridot.
No.
And I'm just assuming that these are the same. But I could be incorrect with that. Okay, here we go. No, ma'am, it's hot. Here we go. There can be a lot of negative energy and negative emotions surrounding you from day to day. This stone neutralizes those energies and allows your spirit to absorb knowledge and wisdom. Used during meditation, it also expands your mind so you can truly understand the beauty of life.
Mommy, it's a big.
That's so beautiful. A message that's standing out from this one is meditation.
Yeah.
And of course, the ability to see. Okay, remember how in the last card I had read, pegmatite, I want to say, or moonstone, I was talking about how some of us could be able to pick up even on other people's emotions and stuff like that. The beauty of that energy and that ability is that once you learn to understand that your feelings versus other people's,
Bye.
and just even if it's just your emotions, understanding your feelings, good rising, you guys, good rising, understanding your emotions and understanding your feelings bring you knowledge and wisdom. I mean, and that's for yourself personally in your emotions as well as other people's, because you'll begin to understand what's going on in your own personal space and world as well as the world at large, or those whose energy you pick up on. That's knowledge. That's wisdom. Last card, we have appetite. Appetite is the last and final card with messages for this reading today. Now, I also want to say, yes, this could be dealing with the divine masculine male, guys, but this could also be dealing with the divine masculine within each and every one of us, okay? So women have divine masculine energy too. Just like men have divine masculine and divine feminine energy, women have divine masculine and divine feminine energy as well. Just in case there's somebody who watches me and they don't know that, okay? Here we go. Apatite is an incredibly useful stone. It helps by making one more outgoing and social. Having this stone on your person in group situations encourages you to talk comfortably with others. Specifically, the blue apatite opens the throat chakra. So we've got a couple cards here. We've got a card about the heart chakra, the throat chakra, and Peridot doesn't say which chakra. But I would say it could have something to do with the crown chakra or the third eye chakra. And that's just intuitively because it's mentioning meditation and it's mentioning knowledge and wisdom. So from those three cards, one, I feel that a lot of us are going to be expanding, opening up, being able to have the conversations that are necessary for us to have, opening doors for us, okay, to progress, opening doors for us to walk into things that we've been praying about. And when I say prayer, I don't even necessarily mean you're getting on your hands and your knees and you're holding any particular stance. I mean the things that you focus on. I mean the thoughts, the conversations with God that you have. When I say God could sound like you in your head, okay? Those are prayers. Let's hop on into the other oracle cards, shall we? I believe that some of us are going to be put in positions where we're going to have the confidence to talk about ourselves, actually, what our gifts are, what we are desirous to do with them. Not even just our gifts. Remember, this talks about natural talents as well. Okay. They also mentioned they also mentioned skill sets that were going to be hidden, that were going to be coming to the forefront. Okay. All of this to me is working together to bring us something that I literally heard the word providence. Providence. I would recommend Googling and looking up the definition of providence. But some of us are going to be put in rooms with people who can assist you to get to where you're trying to go. You got to have confidence. You got to be able to be comfortable to talk, right? About yourself. Okay, so let's just talk about in the presence, in the energy of women, how divine masculine energy is necessary. You know, I know when I'm looking for work, right? It has been a study also on this, but when I'm looking for work, even if I'm just in the comfort of my own home searching, I like Indeed the most. So I'm on Indeed, I'm reading the skill sets and the requirements and all that. I could have all those requirements in some way, shape, or form, or I can equivocate some type of real life experience to this and everything. But if I see those requirements and I feel like, oh, okay, well, I don't meet those, and I say I don't meet those, this is for mommy, thank you, I will literally not apply for the job, right? And that can go across in conversations. If I don't feel confident, Daria J, no. But yeah, my point I'm making here is we need confidence to walk into this season that we're about to go into. There's a new beginning that's happening. And let's be clear, just like the moonstone reminded us, there are new beginnings every day. Every day, every morning we wake up, every night that we go to sleep, that is an ending and a beginning. And it starts a brand new cycle, right? Okay, so anyway, let's keep it pushing. 4 cards came out.
Mommy.
4 cards came out. But before I move on, let's get to the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck is Deep Emotions. It's the Deep Emotions card in the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. Deep Emotions. These are such beautiful cards to me. All right, so it says unknown feelings and past life influences. So I really feel like this is, you better be careful, ma'am. You almost fell. You better be careful. This seems like this is going to be, I feel like this is connected to the Moonstone card, and this is connected to that other card that talked about emotions and feelings coming up. And new skill sets and spiritual gifts. It's going to be connected to past life experiences. This is the reason why they may come across as unknown. Really, it's not even unknown. It's unfamiliar territory, which could obviously make it seem like it's unknown. Let's get into the booklet. This is number 15. This is the overall energy, okay? Let's get to 15. Coincidentally, after 15 is the Twin Flame card. Deep Emotions, let's get it. All right, it says, this priestess of the depths welcomes you to a side of life that most people never explore. The sacred triangle above her head represents the trinity of time, past, present, and the future. This is surrounded by the circle of eternity, reminding you of the unending nature of life, cyclical, continuous, and connected. The ocean is layered with currents of all different speeds and directions. These layers of moving vibrations are like the emotions of your life. It's time to understand your patterns of motivation and reaction and recognize how you are affected by the things going on beneath the surface. So recognition is a word that, patterns is a word that stands out to me. It says profound feelings you might not be facing are often still strong enough to direct your destiny. Whether you want them to or not, longing, attachment, and fear could send you in entirely different directions than you actually desire. Such influences may stem from past lives, but whatever the origin, you need not be stuck with them forever. Look honestly at the patterns of your life to identify the undercurrents of emotion that are misdirecting you. So, boom. First and foremost, it seems like Spirit is clearly stating to a lot of us that many of us may be misdirected. Even at this present moment, we could be misdirected by past life, even wisdom. So this is making me think about the North Node and the South Node. The North Node is in the sign of Aries as of now, as we speak, and it'll be there for a while. For those who have a natal chart, North Node in Aries, that means your South Node would be in Libra. Okay? I I've been learning a lot about this because my natal placement of the North Node is in fact in Aries, and that makes my South Node Libra. What I have found to be true for us as South Node Librans, first of all, your South Node will represent the past life, past experiences that you've actually successfully mastered, okay? You successfully achieved certain things in that arena and area of life. In the North Node, this is the new place that you are going. This is the new direction that you're supposed to be going. And it may take some of us our entire lives to get there. That's number one. Okay. But when the node is presently in your natal node, it gives you much more of a push. It gives you much, it stirs up stuff in you so much that you literally can't ignore it. Okay? I mean, you could. We can always ignore stuff, right? But it is so uncomfortable. So Libra's South Node is connected to relationships of all sorts. It is connected to me to the judicial system in some ways, lawyers, judges, politicians, diplomats. All that energy is connected, if you ask me, to Libra. Karmic cycles as well. But the focal point for me has been relationships of all sorts, partnerships. So if you have a South Node Libra, you may find yourself in this life, even though your North Node may now be Aries, you may always find yourself looking for a partnership of some sort. You may always feel like, oh, I need at least one other person to do this or da-da-da-da. You may, in relationships, whether it's friendships, whether it's romantic, okay, you may oftentimes find it easier for you to just be a part of a group, be a part of a couple, okay, be a part of a relationship. You may strongly desire that, okay. Even though now with your North Node in Aries, you may have a strong desire for independence as well. You may have a strong desire to be an individual, to establish something, to create something that is just yours, right? You may have a desire to set off on a new path, uncharted territory. But that South Node in Libra may cause you to be stalled a lot because of your connections to people around you. And that is the dilemma. Be careful, baby. But it's really not a bad thing, okay? It's like if you were in school, what happens here is that you've already passed the South Node grade. You've passed the South Node level. You did that satisfactorily. According to the ethers, you passed that satisfactorily. Okay? Even if it was barely passing, you passed that. So now it's not time for you to try to pair up with people. You know, we may find a lot of times that, come on, calm down, calm down. You may even find a lot that you could be trying really hard to work with people and things just don't work out. It's not because you're terrible. It's just because you've already done that. You've been there and you've done that. And Spirit is really, really wanting you to move in this direction of Aries energy now. It's a new beginning. Aries is new for sure too. I'm hearing new everything. So whatever that can mean for you, new everything, new energy. Even if it's showing up, this, what am I trying to say, Spirit? Okay, even if the new energy is showing up in people that you are familiar with, or if the new energy is showing up in patterns that you are familiar with, or if there are familiar patterns showing up in new people. My baby almost fell, y'all. That was real scary. Okay. Let's get into this damn reading for sure. I apologize, but I really wanted to talk about the South Node and the North Node real quick and how it's even personally affecting me. I desire to be in a relationship, but yet once I get in a relationship, I desire to have, I want the freedom to grow. I want the freedom to expand in all these new directions. You know, if one thing doesn't work out, I don't have a problem going on to the next thing. And I'm not talking about necessarily another person. I mean experiences and Aries is also a very entrepreneurial spirit, and y'all please forgive me if I'm all over the place. It's because I'm getting a lot of stuff and I'm trying to put it all out there. Aries is known as an entrepreneurial person. They are the ones who forge their own paths. So you may find that traditional work experiences are not okay for you. You may feel that you desire to figure something out yourself, to work to bring something out of your head. A lot of Arians are also very athletic. If they're not athletic, they just like to be moving. They need to be on the go. They can't sit still for too long, okay? So that is all factoring into this Aries North Node. You're going to be called to action where you can't just melt into your partner if this is a romantic relationship. You can't just chill with your family if it's your family that you're really strongly connected to, and or a business partnership. You can't depend on your business partner to or you don't have to wait on your business partner to make certain decisions. You're welcome, baby. You've got to believe in your ability. See, so no matter whether you are a male and you're experiencing this, or if you are a female and you're experiencing this energy, understand that you're going to have to get it together for yourself. Whatever that may look like for each of us as individuals. Now, my North Node and South Node, okay, my North Node Aries is literally in my 7th house, which is the house that's ruled by Libra. And it's the house of relationships, okay, contracts, business, karmic, or marriage. So I desire to be in a relationship, but I need to have my individuality. I need to have my freedom to create new things. I need to be able to also maybe be the leader. Daria J, calm down. No, I'm not putting it on Shark. It's going to the ABCs now. I need to be able to create from out of myself. And I need to be able to be myself. If I am not able to be myself, I run the risk of just melting into someone else. That's not okay because that's not my journey this time. All right. Was that just me clarifying the overall energy? Or not even clarifying, but talking about it? So those unknown feelings, those past life influences, it's possible that we really could have some desires that we don't know where it's from, and it could be from the past life. Like, I've often questioned myself, like, do I really want to be in a relationship? Do I really want to be married, really? Because, everything, I battle with myself about being alone and being free and unencumbered to do whatever I want to do. I get heavy Aries vibes from that, right? What I have discovered about myself, because I definitely do a lot of self-evaluation, is that I desire to be in a relationship, right? But I want to be able to be free to be myself. I want to be able to be impulsive and do something new. I don't believe I want to disrespect the relationship itself, but I mean, I need to be free to do fun things, to do something exciting. Okay? Restrictions? No. I'm going to blow past them. And I'm not even trying to hurt anybody, but that's what happened. So that's what I found about myself. If you're similar to me, hey, I understand the dilemma. I understand really sometimes the confusion. Let's hop into this reading. So the first card that came out is the Wings of Light. Wings of Light. Wings of Light. Let's get this. It says becoming something new. Guys, we cannot make this up. Clearly, Spirit is saying something new is happening. Something new is getting ready to happen for us. Number 42 in the book. Let's go ahead and get that, and let's read what it says about that. 42. Guys, if this is already resonating with you and you're still here with me, first of all, good rising. Thank you so much. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up, okay? Here's what it says about the wings of light becoming something new. The priestess in this card moves to the right, which indicates the future. with great speed and purpose. Wings of light and vibrating waves of rainbow energy propel her forward. Get ready, for this card heralds magnificent and colorful changes coming your way. A powerful time of personal transition, perhaps even total transfiguration, is upon you. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts in your attitude and energy. We saw that with one of those crystal cards. We definitely saw that. Old feelings of being stuck will drop away with every step forward that you take. This shift can be so significant. Okay, Spirit is telling me not to just blow over that. So let me go back. Old feelings of being stuck will drop away with every step forward that you take. The part they wanted me to focus on is the fact that we have to actually step forward. You cannot choose to remain in whatever the same scenario or pattern that you've been in. You have to make a decision to move forward. So even if you're unsure, you've got to be able to move forward. The only way you can get unstuck is if you make the choice. And mind you, when I'm saying you, I'm talking to myself too. You have to make the decision to move forward. Whatever moving forward may look like for some of us. You may not be super clear about what direction you're going, but the point is to move. It's so beautiful up there. Mm-hmm. Start moving. That's the point. That's how you get unstuck. Start moving. All right. And I think that when they're considering to move forward, the reason why it's important to self-reflect and to check into your patterns of behavior is because the way that you move forward is to do something different than what you have been doing. So with you being a North Node Aries like me and a South Node Libra like me, in times past, you may give up what you desire for the collective or for the pair, for the couple, for the business partnership. That's your pattern. Even though you feel something within you strongly pulling you a different way. So as not to rock the boat, so as to keep the peace, or so as to keep the ideal image of marriage or commitment in your head. Come here. You want mommy's attention? Come here. You may tend to just fall back into yourself. You tend to fall back into yourself and back into the relationship. Whatever identity you've created in it. Okay? Let's keep it pushing. It says, this shift can be so significant that it could redefine you and reveal the essential nature of your soul. Even your appearance may change. On a practical level, something you're working on might be just about to take off, or this may mark an accelerated external move, a sudden change of personal residence, or even an unexpected work relocation. Stop it, mommy. When this card appears in your spread, make sure you take note of which others are laid out on each side. This card could indicate some specific details about the types of changes on the horizon. Be open to these and other new adventures. If that ain't Aries energy, I don't know what is. Moving on. Now the next card we have is summoning power. We have summoning power here. It says instinct, intellect, control. I really feel like that's something that Aries is also very good about. Aries represents the self. It represents the head. Your instinct has to be very strong. You like to be in control. And you have to have some intel. You have to have some intellect, okay? all these things are going to help make the decisions that are necessary for your Aryan energy to come forth. And let me be very clear. The North Node, like I told you guys, is currently in Aries right now. So not only are those who are born with the natal chart North Node Aries going to be affected, but the whole world at large is going to be affected. So a lot of us could be being called to go back into self and figure out who you really are. When I say called, I mean you could literally be experiencing this desire to really focus on you, to really figure out who you are, what you like, what you don't like. A lot of people could be going into themselves and just, I want some excitement. I want something new. I want to experience someone new. It depends on where this falls in your chart. But the point I'm making is self, okay, your instincts, your desire for control, personal control, right? All of those things are going to be affected and they're coming up and out, okay? What number is this one? Number 4. The number 4 is about establishing things as well, so that could be really important, man. I'm hearing establishing yourself. Let's get number 4. Summoning power. This priestess of the night is summoning the power of the full moon and channeling it into the wild wolves beside her. She is calm and in control. The wolves stand at attention with the energy of quiet strength resonating from above. This card is telling you that you have far more power than you realize. There may be something in your life, perhaps a relationship or a recent challenge, that you have felt powerless to handle. If so, it's time to focus your own intellect and instinct on the issue at hand. Intellect deals with our thoughts, knowledge, and wisdom. So it says your own intellect. So this is not necessarily focusing on what other people have to say and what other people think should happen. This is about you and how you think it should go. All right, it says, on the issue at hand, then muster the courage to take the necessary action. It may also be time to harness the unhealthy personal patterns. There's that word again, patterns, that you have left unchecked. Indulgences and addictions might seem to have had the upper hand, but your wild impulses can absolutely be tamed. Remain peaceful but persistent in this noble pursuit of self-honoring and self-control. Be honest about your ability to prioritize your higher needs. When you summon the quiet yet powerful light of your soul, your intuitive strength becomes the central force in your own life and a resonant voice in the world. If this is not a very clear-cut message, I don't know what is. Anyway, I just feel like that's more of the Aryan energy. It's time for you to focus on yourself. Look at the patterns that you've been creating. And if you do not like them, if you don't like how they make you feel, if you don't like where you've gotten thus far in your life because of those patterns, it's time for a change, right? And you may have liked them, and it could still be time for a change. So just exploring yourself, self-exploration. All right, the next card, idyllic times, the garden, paradise. God's spirit is all up in my business because literally I just wrote, I'm going to go get my journal, my manifestation journal, and I'm going to read some of the things that I wrote down. And I promise, this whole message for sure is for me. If it ain't for nobody else. The garden, paradise. Here's what it says. That is 48. We have 42. 4, 48. Let's get it. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Thank you. Now, let me reflect and sit with myself and figure out what I'm doing. Help me to recognize. That's what I said in my own prayer to Spirit, to God. I was like, help me recognize the things that I'm doing that need to be changed. Anyway, here we go. It says, an owl blesses the priestess of the garden as she holds a butterfly in her hands. I legit saw like several, but I only remember two for sure. 2 or 3 butterflies just flying across my path. All right. Anyway, this portends a time of great peace and joy coming your way. It might be an unexpected blessing or the long-awaited result of extensive effort on your part. The butterfly reminds us of the gentle power to become something completely new through the process of metamorphosis. As a caterpillar changes through an internal alchemical process, it experiences intense pressure and difficulty. In time, it emerges from its cocoon as a winged butterfly, having forged the strength to travel thousands of miles in its migration. Want to get out? No, ma'am. My cards do not belong in baby girl's mouth. Thank you. Similarly, the hardships that you've gone through have brought you great value and inner strength, transforming your life and carrying you to a new reality of pleasant experiences and peaceful surroundings. So get ready for the idyllic times ahead. Let yourself relax and appreciate the peace and beauty coming in your life. On a purely practical level, this card could be foretelling of an upcoming trip or even a move to a picturesque and lush environment. Now, this is the second time we've heard about a move or even a change of residence. It says, one that may seem like a paradise to you. This bodes well for your energy and your future. Even if you can't go on vacation or make a move now, you can still create ideals of peace and happiness in your daily life. Surround yourself with the beauty of nature, the trees, flowers, birds, and animals that are ever-present blessings from the universe. Know that every moment you stop to relax and appreciate your natural world, you bring an idyllic time to your life. After all, paradise is always there, should you choose to experience it. So that was even something that Spirit gave me yesterday as I was cleaning my apartment and rearranging things in my apartment, which definitely brings a new energy. So even if you can't get on vacation like they were saying, switch your house around. Some of you guys could literally be called to do that. You might up and decide to just rearrange your whole house. The idea comes to you all of a sudden, or you just start moving stuff around, and before you know it, your house looks totally different. You feel different. The energy in the house feels different. Okay, moving on. It's just safe to say that you can create change even if you don't get a chance to literally get up and go somewhere different. You can create the change whenever necessary. Last but finally not least, last but certainly not least, we have the masculine, divine masculine. And I feel like this divine masculine energy is emerging within females and males, period. It says electric, active power. Electric active power. Movement, because electricity moves, honey. Electricity moves. And it moves quickly. I still feel like this is Aries energy. Let's get it. This card is number 8. One of my favorite numbers, number 8. I used to get that number I remember selecting it randomly at one point in time in my life, and it's been my number ever since. All right, here we go. It says, this is the card of Osiris, master of resurrection. He heralds a time of active creative energy in your life. He fuses his own inner light with the powerful and eternal vibration of universal consciousness, being newly empowered in every cell and every thought. The hawk that sits on his shoulders has a strong life force and intense energy. This card indicates that you are entering this field of expansive energy at this time. I cannot make up, guys, how many keywords are standing out to me. I literally said this word to my current partner. I was like, I said a prayer for him, and I was like, expand his territory. Spirit, thank you for being with me like every day, to the point to where too many keywords are coming up in this reading for me. Moving on. But maybe I should have prayed that prayer for myself, and I feel like I see my partner as definitely a mirror image of me in certain ways. Um, so me praying that prayer for him is me praying it for myself. That's so cool. Anyway, here we go. It says, in flight, the hawk has great vision and the ability to communicate with the spirit of creation. And this is an important message for you. You are moving into a time of great creative and productive energy. So let yourself consider what project or activity is calling to your soul. Whether it's a new business, a novel, or a work of art, now is the time to focus on this type of endeavor. Your own resonance vibrates with an absolutely electric connection with the universe, with universal inspiration and accelerated action. In fact, you may emerge from this time feeling not only reinvigorated, but even reinvented. You're going to feel totally brand new. You're going to feel like, oh, I'm a new person. Okay? On a personal level, this card could signify an approaching relationship with a man. It may be a new romance, or it could be a strong friendship or business connection. This man brings fresh ideas and dynamic energy into your life. So be conscious of any new opportunities. Remember, as you receive the guidance and support, always to maintain your own creative intention and listen to your own intuitive voice. I'm done, mommy. Calm down. Mommy's finished. What I feel, that could, like they said, that could either be a relationship for some of us, as far as like a romantic relationship with a new partner. For some people, it can literally just be a new business partner, or a person who's going to have ideas for you that you can use freely that will help you, propel you forward. But they're still saying to trust yourself, even above that. Listen to yourself. Listen to the creativity that's flowing within you. All right. That is the reading. That's the reading. That's the reading. That's the reading. All right. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony, first in ourselves and then within our world, guys. Please keep in mind that I have these oils available on my website. Okay? You can order them. As of now, these are the first and the only ones that I have. Okay? But again, my oils are created on demand. So if you order them, after you order them, I will make them, okay? They're $10 each and $10 for shipping, okay? If you're not by me. If you buy me, like near me in proximity, you can come and pick them up from me, or I might make a drive to you. It just depends. I'm in Texas, in the Houston area, okay? Anyway, that is that with that. I say bye, you guys. Be sure to share this message with someone who you feel may need it. And that's that with that. Self-reflection, though. Self-reflection can lead to self-knowledge and awareness. And right now, with this North Node Aries energy, that is what is necessary. Where Spirit is trying to take you, where you even desire to go, knowing who you are is important. And that's what Aries energy is. I know who I am. Bye.